I think that this is a perfect time to talk about all of my favorite things thrifting. I'm not going to lie to you, I have had this You Are My Sunshine cup forever. I got this for free from a after yard sale pile, and even though it has this stain on the front, I still like it, and it was free and there was nothing wrong with it. Also, if you're a coffee drinker and you like creamer, then you should definitely check out the Luceran's brand from Safeway. They have a snickerdoodle creamer that's amazing, and even my husband is now drinking coffee because of it. But let's talk about these old school vintage Pyrex dishes. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I got these for really super cheap and half off, but I have a project I want to work on, and it includes adding things like this to my collection of vintage things. Now, I've always loved vintage items, but I really, really love vintage kitchen stuff. It is my all-time favorite. I know so many people who love them. There are many, many styles throughout the decades of Pyrex. Now, as much as I would love a shelf displayed of all these different things, or a hutch, I have something very small to work with. So I'm going to show you that now. So if you do not know, I live in a 1966 single wide, and it came with this built-in shelf. And we don't have a lot of storage, but this has kind of become a hodgepodge mess, and I would like to decorate it for the holidays. So let's go over some ideas. Now that you know, I have a little nook, a little display where I can put whatever I want. I thought about it and I was like, why don't we challenge ourselves to make this work? To make this really work. And I'm talking about going out and doing some thrifting. So I am asking for suggestions while showing you guys my favorite finds. However, this is one pet peeve that I absolutely disdain about when people go to resell items. I know that they're thinking it's better together than not at all, but you see this packing tape? How am I going to get this off without ruining the print? You see that? I mean, the tag is easily on the top. Now, mind you, this was $4.50, and I did get this half off. All these were half off because they were blue tags on a blue day at one of my favorite thrift stores you guys saw. This one was $4.50 half off, and this one was $4.50 half off. But they all have this stupid packing tape. So let me know what you think about removing that. Do I get my hairdryer out? Do I get some sort of magic potion going? I don't know. I have seen a lot of people make videos on that. Now this set is not absolutely perfect. Like, there's a little chip right here. But this is stuff that I find very interesting. I'm actually seeing it less and less now. I do find a lot of Pyrex on Etsy that is very, very expensive, especially when it's a whole set. At one point, I did have a little Pyrex set that was used to keep leftovers in. You know what I'm talking about? The one that used to go in the fridge with the little tray and the little square boxes, and it came as a whole set. But I no longer have that. At one point in time, I also collected little medicine and trinket bottles where I was finding them at yard sales endlessly, finding them at thrift stores. So I had colorful ones, I had clear ones, I had ones that were used for mouthwash. I had ones that were just little tiny samples of hair products from many, many, many moons ago. So there is a lot of things that I do like to thrift. And even though I haven't been collecting much of anything over the last several years, I wanted to get back into it because this is something that I enjoy and something that I can actually take time in doing a little bit of displaying as well. So let me know what you guys think of that little shelf. I do want to redo it. I need your advice. What do we need to find? What do you think about me even decorating it and showing it off for Christmas? The one thing that is kind of in the way is our heating system that was placed there. They did ask me if I was going to utilize the shelf. And at the time, honestly, I was thinking probably not. But it is such a cute display. And it's right here where when we have Thanksgiving dinner or we have Christmas dinner that you can turn and see everything on that shelf. But let me know, what are some of your favorite thrifted items? What is something that you like to find? What is something that you like to collect? Maybe you don't like to thrift as much as I do or go to yard sales, but you have a collection. Maybe it's a holiday collection. Maybe you like to, I don't know. Maybe you like to collect Santa or snowman stuff. Maybe you have a whole Thanksgiving display where you have a set of dishes that you really like. Maybe something that was passed down to you, a memorabilia of sorts. So let me know in the comments below. But I think that we need to revamp that shelf for sure. So give me ideas in the comments down below. Until next time, I am going to go ahead and caffeinate and move along with my day because I have an extremely busy day today. Bye, guys. Also, when I do my Thanksgiving or Christmas setup, probably more like Christmas because I don't really do any special plates or anything for Thanksgiving. I do have a holiday Christmas little setup that I usually do. It is a little bit mismatched, but I'm wondering if that is something you guys are interested in seeing as well. But I'm trying to spruce things up for the holidays just because I feel like it's really important and it would definitely help the overall vibe in the house.